Closer to home, people across our region have been standing outside pretty much all day long.
And they are waiting for a special event, tonight's much anticipated release of Star Wars Episode 3.
Boy, it's almost here, too. News Channel 6's John Nicely is live tonight at the Cinemark Theater in Paducah with, John, what looks like the cast from the film.
Yeah, the show doesn't actually start until midnight, but the show before the show has been going on all day. In fact, we got crowds here. They got here about noon today. Now, this group has, they're representing quite a number of cities and states across the country. They got people from Sikeston, Missouri, from Chicago, Illinois, and here from Detroit, Michigan.
In 2005, Star Wars Episode 3 hit theaters. This was supposed to be the last Star Wars movie, so expectations were incredibly high. But did it meet fans' expectations? Initially, most people agreed that it was the best prequel, but that it still kinda sucked. Now, fans adore this movie. Because of memes, this movie has become highly quotable. Hello there. It's become a bit of a cult classic amongst younger Star Wars fans. Many say it's their favorite Star Wars movie. But is it as good as people claim it is? My name is Enfield TV, and I'd like to welcome you back to my series where I will be reviewing all 9 Star Wars movies. Today, we'll be looking at Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So without further ado, let's get into the review. As a kid, I loved this movie, and even today, I still hold it in a high regard. It's certainly a lot better than the first 2 prequels, and I think the reason for that is because this was the core of the story George Lucas was trying to tell with the prequels. I actually think Anakin's turn to the dark side is pretty well done. He starts to have nightmares that Padme will die in childbirth, just like the ones he had before his mother died. Palpatine provides a way for Anakin to save the one he loves. Palpatine is also a good friend and a father figure to Anakin, whereas Anakin becomes disillusioned with the Jedi Council. Yoda tells Anakin to hide his emotions, which is clearly not what will help him. Plus, they won't let Anakin become a Jedi Master, which upsets him. And of course, Palpatine is there to give him advice. Anakin's turn to the dark side makes sense. While Attack of the Clones fails to present us with a likable and relatable Anakin, this movie delivers. Anakin struggles with whether or not he should kill Count Dooku. It's pretty shocking when he decapitates Dooku, and there's this silence that deeply disturbs you. I really like the scene where Anakin is deciding what to do, and he starts crying from the turmoil within him. And when he goes to the Chancellor's office, he still hasn't decided. At the last second, he decides to save Palpatine, and his fate is sealed. However, there are some big problems. I think it's stupid that literally right after Anakin cuts off Mace Windu's hand, he's pledging himself to the dark side, and then he goes and kills some kids. That's way too fast. Anakin should have gradually become more and more evil over time. It's way too abrupt what happens as soon as he turns to the dark side. Another problem with this movie is the dialogue. The dialogue is much better in this movie, but it can still be forced and cringy sometimes, especially a lot of Anakin's lines. That being said, Lucas manages to salvage the relationship between Obi-Wan and Anakin. They have a lot of good banter, and there's some funny lines between them. I love Ewan McGregor in this movie. He's so funny and witty. Episode 3 is the reason Obi-Wan is my favorite Star Wars character. So of course, Obi-Wan can't actually be there when Anakin starts killing all these kids, so he goes to fight Grievous. I'm a little conflicted on Grievous, personally. On one hand, he's this really cool looking menacing cyborg with 4 arms and 4 lightsabers. How cool is that? On the other hand, he's a villain with no development who's really just there to move the plot along. Overall, I'd say he's really cool. I think their battle is amazing at least. Ewan McGregor isn't the only great actor in this movie though. Ian McDermott is phenomenal. The scene at the opera where he tells Anakin the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise is iconic now, and not just for the memes. Palpatine is portrayed excellently in manipulating Anakin. It's well done. My only complaint is a lightsaber battle between him and Mace Windu isn't very good. It's not choreographed well at all. But I don't really blame them though, because I think the reason for this was McDermott's age, which you can't really help. I think Order 66 is really impressive in that it takes characters we barely know and manages to make us care for them when they die. The score in this movie is amazing and it really shines here. The Jedi look so surprised and then they're gunned down. It's incredibly emotional. Alright everyone, prepare yourselves because I'm about to talk bad about Obi-Wan. He does not show anywhere near the amount of emotion that he should when he finds out Anakin has turned to the dark side. He should be shocked. He should feel betrayed. He should be crying. I think that was a huge missed opportunity. Sorry for the Obi-Wan slander, but I'm about to redeem myself. I don't care what anyone says, I love the battle between Anakin and Obi-Wan spliced with Yoda and Palpatine's fight. It's freaking awesome. Battle of the Heroes is playing over it, what a great song. I do feel like all the shenanigans that happen with the lava is super over the top and distracts from the emotion you should be feeling between these two characters, but it's still an epic battle nonetheless. A lot of people say the Darth Plagueis the Wise scene is their favorite, but my favorite scene in this movie is when Obi-Wan expresses his emotions to Anakin. It's so powerful, it gets me every time. Padme's death is dumb, but it's really cool that her death coincides with Anakin being transformed into Darth Vader. However, Vader screaming "No" kind of ruins it a little bit. Is this movie perfect? No. It's still got a lot of problems, but I love this movie. It's so much fun to watch. The action scenes are amazing and super entertaining. Overall, I would say this movie isn't great, but it's still really good. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really interested to hear what you guys think about Revenge of the Sith, so make sure to comment down below what you think. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, and next week I'll be reviewing A New Hope, so make sure to subscribe so you can see my next review. Well guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time.